Hi, Art here, and it's time for GRACIN number 3. GRACINs are little scoops on God's grace. They're short devotionals that I've written based on my own life experience, and today I'd like to read to you one that I've entitled Garbage Day. And it goes like this. The other day, a button from one of my shirts fell into the kitchen waste bin. I found myself faced with a decision. Do I abandon my fallen button, or do I go after it? Without hesitation, I reached my arm into the mixture of slimy, liquidized items, bones, discarded packaging, and leftover pasta, for the simple purpose of rescuing and restoring my lost button. As I was rinsing my hand off, I thought of how our God had made a similar decision. He chose to extend himself to mankind by lovingly reaching into the cesspool of lost humanity. Jesus himself stepped into the middle of a fleshly mess, with the sole purpose of rescuing and restoring people like you and I. I'm so glad that God didn't say, clean yourself up and get out of there. There are plenty more where you came from. You want out? You do your part and then I'll do mine. You got yourself into this mess, you get yourself out. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're on your own. No, without hesitation, God deliberately went after mankind. Now let's get back to my lost button. The reason I reached into the waste bin was not simply to retrieve the button, clean it up, and put it on a counter. No, the real purpose for my dumpster diving was so that I could restore my button to its rightful place by sewing it on my shirt. That's what it had been made for. Now, obviously, the button couldn't restore itself, nor could it earn the right to be restored. It was simply my decision to do so. Similarly, Jesus chose to step into humanity by simply not just cleaning us up, but making a way for you and I to experience a truly restored life. Life like it was intended to be. You see, Jesus' death on the cross took care of a messy sin issue, and Jesus' resurrection from the grave took care of a life issue. Salvation is not simply getting cleaned up, it's receiving real life, his complete eternal life within you. Jesus gave his life for us so that he could give his life to us, so that he could live his life through us. You are loved.